Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
Chiefs win. Cry, Eagles, cry.
Great, excited to be back in the league.
You know, every day I got the Three Stooges in the studio with me is a good fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So let's make sure he gets that bag.
F-R-A-U-D-S, fries! Woo!
Addison's way ahead in picks. That's all that you need to fucking know.
Show's over.
Show's over. We're going home. I'd like to welcome you back to another page of the Playbook Sports Podcast.
All right, last thing we're going to do today for you guys, we are doing an MLB draft, a starting 9. So every position plus DH, one starting pitcher, one relief pitcher.
Okay.
And let's see, Addison, you're number 1, I'm number 2, you're number 3. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3. Number 1. Yes. Yes.
That's me, right?
That's Opal. All right, and we're going to draft one of every position here. So Addison, you are on the clock. You can take anybody in Major League Baseball and plug them in however you would like to. Now you can't take Altuve and play him at third, but you know, they have the sort of play position, but like me and Colin were talking, you know, Jazz Chisholm's been playing center field for the Marlins, he's also a shortstop.
Yeah.
And same with Tatis. He'll probably play in the outfield for him when he comes back, but he's also a shortstop.
I gotta take Chris Bryant. Former no.
Home run pick.
I'm going Aaron Judge.
Judge in right field.
I think Judge in right field is just an absolute monster. Just starts the year off with a bomb after hitting the most in the AL history last year. He plays a good 162. If he plays 155 of them, I mean, he's going to hit bombs. You know what I mean? We got a chance at 60 plus. So give me Aaron Judge.
That's a great first overall pick. I'm going to take my starting pitcher.
Oh, we're not going clockwise?
No, we're going, wait, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Because he was 1 and 2 and 3, right? That makes sense. Right? So then we go 1, 3, 2, 1. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I thought we'd go 1, 2, 3.
No, we can go this way.
Right? That makes sense, right? Do you want to go next?
No,
I'll give it up.
no.
No? Okay. All right.
Are we snaking?
Yeah, snake.
Okay,
Yeah, snake.
No, I'll take the snake.
Okay. All right. I'm going Shohei Ohtani here.
Yeah, maybe you should have taken Shohei.
Damn it.
Ohtani can do it all. I'm going to take him as my starting pitcher.
Okay.
And not my DH because there's so much there for DH, but he'll be my he's who I'm throwing out there for one game, win it all. Universe is on the line.
Yep.
Colin, back to backs here. What you got for me?
Well, I think I have to go Mike Trout in center field with one of these two picks.
Yep, great pick.
So I'm going to go ahead and do it with the first one.
Sure.
Second one's tough because with only 3 of us,
A lot of talent
I'm
on the
looking
board.
at the third base position, but obviously there's so many good ones. Maybe I don't take the best of a position.
Sure.
I'm gonna go Mookie Betts with my second pick from right field.
Okay. I like that.
One of the best outfielders in the game.
Definitely.
5 tool can really do it all. Let me get a couple USA boys out there flying around.
Agreed. So 2 right fielders off the board already. I like that. Let's see. Pick number 5. I got Ohtani. I'm going with a switch hitter here. Probably not the best at his position yet, but he's not far from it, and he's young, and it's a kind of a weaker position in the MLB right now. Give me Adley Rutschman at 5 here as my catcher.
Dude, he is balling.
I was hoping he'd fall.
He's so good, man.
He is absolutely
Switch hitter,
playing on the
young.
soul, dude. I love Adley Rutschman. I mean, I did pick the Orioles to win that division.
That's true.
So you tell me.
Well, all right, and you got back to back here.
Oh,
I'm praying that the next 3 picks aren't the 2 guys I want.
all right. I'm a rock. Oh, fuck.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
I'm gonna take 2 corner guys.
Okay.
They do play the same position, but one of them and both of them can play first. I'm gonna go Manny Machado and Nolan Arenado.
Great picks.
I'll put Nolan at third and put Manny at first because Nolan's probably the best third baseman fielding wise ever.
Yeah.
So give me Nolan Arenado and then Colorado Air. That's where he hits bombs.
Yeah, like 30 something last year. Guy's a beast, man. He's so good.
Yeah, he is.
Damn, that's 2 of my third basemen off the board.
And I will take both of those guys.
That's huge. Yeah, you play him at both corners. Yeah, and if you know, you could have one of them DH if you needed to. Also, I think that's great picks. I'm taking someone I think Colin probably wants here. This guy is an absolute electric factory. I'm taking my shortstop.
No,
Give me Trey.
I almost took Trey.
I'm okay with that actually.
I like him as shortstop. Man, the guy's a beast. The guy's an
Yeah.
absolute beast. Although the Phillies suck.
Yeah.
0-4 to start the year.
Love
That's
it.
tough. But give me Trey Turner there as shortstop. Colin on the board.
Back to back.
Back to back.
So I got two big righties,
Oh.
outfielders.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to take my left fielder and my DH on these two
Okay,
picks.
okay.
All right.
Left fielder, I'm taking Jordan.
Okay.
Where you're going with this one?
And then DH, I'm taking Bryce Harper. That's my DH.
Okay.
Nice. Nice picks.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
As your DH. I like that. Let me cross them off my list here so I stay on top of it. Jordan Alvarez
I
is a
probably could wait on
monster.
Harper for a bit because he is hurt, but I don't
Right.
know.
But he's still a
you
stud,
can
man.
pick Bryce
Yeah,
Harper.
that's
He
still a
was growing
great
soon,
pick.
let's just say that.
Yeah, agreed. All right, great. I'm gonna take Paul Goldschmidt, reigning NL MVP,
Nice.
as my first baseman. He's already hitting 500 this year. Guy's a monster.
So I get two here?
Yep, you got back to back.
I'm gonna rock this guy at DH. Because his fielding is subpar. Juan Soto.
Great pick.
Like it.
Maybe down year last year. Trade rumors over his head all year. Get him a full season in San Diego, run a really good roster. He's gonna be back to his MVP like play. He's what, 23 at most?
Mhm.
Down year when he had like a 400 on base.
Yeah, I was gonna say down year is the elite. And then my center fielder here, Julio Rodriguez.
Love it.
Ah, great.
I
pick.
thought Electric Factory.
True. He is an
He just
electric
popped in
factory.
my dome.
Love it.
Guy hits bombs, young, got swag.
Yeah,
Live tool.
yeah,
He's got
absolutely.
steez. Yeah, give me Julio.
All right. Well, I clearly need to get in on the outfielders because they're dropping like flies on me.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna go center fielder here, and this guy is also an electric factory. If he can stay healthy in this world, he's healthy. Give me Byron Buxton.
Oh
I
baby,
love
he's a
that.
monster.
He's so good, man. He's
He's
so
a
good.
monster.
Just needs to stay healthy.
100%.
Need him to be healthy. Full season of him would be awesome. I had him as MVP a couple years ago, and then he just got hurt, and it broke my heart. Colin, back to back here.
I think this pick, these next two, I'm gonna take a couple of short kings.
Short Kings, do it.
Don't do it.
First one, just positional value. I think he's so far and away the best of his position. Give me Jose Altuve at
Yeah,
second
that's a
base.
great pick. Dang, I was hoping he'd go.
Talk
one
about a
more
leadoff hitter too. I need that for my team. Jose Altuve can do that.
round. Mhm.
And then second one, a guy I've probably said is the most underrated player in baseball for probably the last 3 years. Give me Jose
Jose.
Ramirez at third
Dang
base.
it.
Great
Nice
pick.
picks.
I'm building this team by MLB.
Yeah.
Holy,
Yeah,
we
this
need
team's
like 5
close.
other guys on this pod. to make
Yeah.
This team's a little.
Agreed. Sage being here, even 4 would have made it a little bit better.
Shit.
Because yeah, these teams are absolutely loaded.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm same. I'm just writing my team out here and then looking at positional value here. Jose is gone. That makes me sad. I'll take let's see. Do I need a third baseman yet? Do I want another outfielder? Probably go outfielder again. And I'm gonna go ahead and take Ronald Acuna Jr.
Great pick.
And he's been playing right field for the Braves a little bit. That's where he's going for me.
Good pick.
His price picks on hits for the whole season was 144.5, and he's healthy. And they play
What?
162 games.
That's
Yeah.
crazy
Are they
low.
expecting him to get hurt?
They
Or
must
what?
be. They
Yeah,
have to be,
probably.
right?
Yeah.
Have to
I
be.
don't think he's gonna be good.
I don't know
Cool
how.
stuff.
I don't know. I hammered the hell out of that.
Absolutely. All right, Addison, back to back.
Well, I almost was gonna take a guy, but I'll potentially see if he's still there. But I'm gonna show up the middle of my infield. These two guys, one of them is gonna be playing second, one of them is gonna be playing shortstop. Shortstop, I'm gonna take Carlos Correa.
Yeah, good pick.
Love him, won a World Series as a captain of the squad.
Hmm.
Sure, it's weird that he signed 4 contracts this offseason, but still we lose.
He was a twin, then a giant.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
met, and then
Yeah,
back to
exactly.
the
Back to the wins ultimately.
Love it. I mean, shout out Carlos Correa, which would have loved him in Chicago, but I love Dansby, but I'll take
Yeah.
Carlos there.
Love the celebration too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's gold.
And then for second base, give me Francisco Lindor.
Oh, you're such a dick.
like that.
If you guys let me get Lindor, this draft was over.
I would say he's got that secondary second base, right?
Yeah, definitely
Come on,
does.
baby.
Definitely does.
He's got that elite glove. Maybe a bit down since he's got to New York on the bats. Picked it up. I mean, since he first got there when it was atrocious, but Lindor's just clutch,
Yeah,
elite fielding, just great ball player.
yeah, agreed. All right. Well, I'm going to. If my team's not going to out hit you, it's going to out pitch you because Shohei Ohtani's my DH, not my starting pitcher.
Okay.
My starting pitcher is going to be Sandy Alcantara.
Ah, see, that's what I almost took.
That was
Because
my
that's the
very
guy
next
I'd have on
pick.
the bump if Universe is on the line.
Yeah, I honestly think I agree with you.
He's not allowing a run.
No, he's so good.
Yeah, he's shutting down those aliens.
Yeah, those aliens don't stand a chance.
Mhm.
Feel like hitting that change up, Buck goes. But yeah, so I'll take Otani to DH and Alcantara as my starting
Nice.
pitcher.
Yeah, look at my big board here. You guys
Mhm.
are
We're hurting you.
just a little bit.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and take. You both have a shortstop. You both have a first. Nate has a starter. I got a pencil in.
Nate has two of the starters out of the way.
Oh, we're doing multiple.
No,
starters?
no, no, but I've taken Otani
Oh,
and
yeah,
Alcantara.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I do have my starting pitcher out of the way.
Okay, so it only makes sense that I take either a catcher or a pitcher, either starter or reliever, and I have
Mhm.
two picks. So first catcher, let me get JT Real Muto.
Yep,
Nice.
that's a great pick. I think right now he's probably the best catcher in baseball still.
Will Smith's creeping up for me.
Will
My
Smith
first
is there too.
and
Will Smith's
Adley
right there too.
obviously is up there as well. But give me JT for my first pick. This is tough for my second pick. Give me Garrett Cole for my
Oh,
second pick.
Okay.
Nice.
I
I think he's
respect that.
arguably the best starter in the AL.
Yeah,
He's gonna get your strikeout numbers, and he is a big game pitcher. We saw it in the playoffs last year. They couldn't win games he didn't pitch.
Yeah.
You had to hope he started 3 games in the best of 7, and he just couldn't.
right.
But give me Garrett Cole.
I like that. I'm going third base, Austin Riley.
Nice.
Hit a 475-foot bomb yesterday. A guy that hits absolute tanks. He was in the top 3 for MVP voting last year, I'm pretty sure, in the National League. Guy's a stud, young, of course, another Brave,
Mm-hmm.
young stud. They probably have him locked up to like a 12-year deal for 15
yeah.
a year, I'm sure.
It's like 7 or 8 year.
Oh my gosh, man. They're so good at that. Why
I
doesn't
think they
everyone
signed
do
him
that?
like a month into his career as well. They're like, yeah, let's go ahead and lock him up.
So smart. So I'll put him at third and forget about it.
Well, I got 2 here. But this guy, he's in right. He plays left though as well. Kyle Tucker.
Oh, okay. I like
Houston.
that.
I think he's a little bit underrated.
Yeah.
Just comes up clutch, has been a huge part of that team when they've been dominating.
Mhm.
And it might have been, hey, this is an easy out when it first started, but now you're like, shit, Kyle Tucker's up to the plate. And I love his lefty swing. Well, defense out there. I considered Schwarber maybe putting Soto as D and left and Schwarber as DH, but I'm gonna go with Kyle Tucker. And then
Tell him about that last name.
Yeah.
Gets me every time.
Love it.
and then well, since everyone's taking a catcher, I'm gonna skip that and I'm gonna go pitcher here. I'm gonna take Corbin Burns.
Burns.
Just love his
Okay.
stuff, love his movement.
Yeah.
Get him out of Milwaukee.
Yep. Don't want to
Please.
see him again.
Don't want to see him there for Cubs purposes and get him on a team that can help him actually compete.
Right. Actually win some games.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that pick a
Yeah.
lot.
Great pick there. Let's see. Like I said, I'm gonna outpitch you. I'm gonna probably take the best reliever from last season, Edwin Diaz, man.
Nice.
Good pick.
He's so good. I know he's hurt right now, and that sucks to see, but when he's not, I mean, the trumpets coming in,
Yeah.
that's absolutely awesome.
Yep. How many relievers are we doing? Just one?
Just
Or-
one
okay.
reliever, one starter. Yep. So I'll go with Edwin Diaz. Colin.
Oh, first base is really interesting.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take first base and shortstop, these 2 picks, spoiler. It depends what I want. Do I want a lefty or do I want a consistent contact lefty or do I want that big righty bat?
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna take the consistent lefty that also has some pop. Give me Freddie Freeman.
Nice.
Talk about a consistent guy with a change matter from Atlanta to the LA and didn't.
Yeah.
It's just as good.
Yep.
And then shortstop, since Clark was a dick and took Lindor for second,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
kind of puts me in a weird spot here. But just for balance positionally, I think there's probably 1 or 2 better shortstops still available than this guy, but just for balancing my lineup, I need another lefty bat. Give me Corey Seager here.
I like that though.
Okay, that's not
I
bad.
like that though.
For my
You're playing him
shortstop.
at shortstop. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna take his middle partner. I'm gonna
Yep.
take Marcus Simeon at second base
Nice.
because I need a second baseman. Like you said, really it's Altuve and then the rest of the field.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just not a whole lot of talent at second base right now, but Simeon's not bad. He's got a fat contract from Texas, definitely an overpay, but he himself is a talented player, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say Nico's gotta be up there. He's pretty good.
Well,
Not
he's
bad.
pretty good.
300 in there. I mean,
Yeah, probably take Brandon Donovan over Brandon Donovan Gold Glove.
Nico's pretty good with glove too. He
Nico's
played
not
short
bad. Nico's
last
not
year.
bad.
Let's see what it is this year. Now he's at second.
Yeah, gonna be a good one.
Him and Dansby up the middle is pretty electric.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Take
Dansby, I gotta say, loving Dansby Swanson so far though.
Yes, Swanson was a good signing for sure.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's not gonna hit it all year, but geez,
No.
the guy's hitting like 600.
Yeah,
man. It's
hitting
like
crazy.
holy. It's like,
Yeah.
geez, gets at the bat, it's a hit. Is it me or is it?
You.
Yeah,
last
you for
last
two.
year's
Yep,
pick.
last
So I'm
two.
gonna go Will Smith for my catcher spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is third best catcher in baseball right now. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe the second eventually when Almito take the step back.
Right.
And then closing pitcher, I'm gonna take Emmanuel Clase.
Oh,
That
hey.
100 mile per hour plus cutter at your
He's
base.
nasty.
Yeah, he is, man. And I mean, huge part of the reason why the Guardians can compete, because if they get that close lead, you can bring in a guy that literally throws Chet. and
Locks it
moves.
down.
So good luck.
Yeah.
And this
Agreed.
team is stinky.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up my outfield. I'm going Kyle Schwarber in left.
Yep.
Oh, good pick.
Yep, he's just gonna mash
He's got
baseballs, man.
35 bombs.
Yeah, just regularly. Is he the best fielder? Absolutely not. But he can hold it down in the corner for me. He's got Buxton. Buxton can kind of cover center left.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And
Oh, shit.
Acuna can cover right
Maybe
center.
even you fucking put in Shohei.
Maybe
for that.
Shohei plays in the
Yeah.
outfield for me. He could,
When
man.
He's not
But
pitching.
either way, give me that lefty bat in the lineup there.
Love that.
Colin, bring us home.
Relief pitcher, guy who just got into his role with a big trade last year. Give me Devin Williams to be my closer.
Yeah,
Nice.
great
He's
pick.
stinky, man.
He
Whether
is
it's a
good.
changeup or a screwball or whatever they want
That
to
pitch is
classify
so
it as,
gross.
it's
Yeah.
devastating.
I mean, that thing's impossible to
And he
hit.
can still get it up to the mid-90s on the heater.
Especially when they're giving him like 6 inches below the plate, like they did that
Exactly.
one time we were watching
Oh my
against the
gosh.
Cubs. That was a horrible call.
Yeah.
That was so bad. But all right, I like those lineups, man. I'm posting these lineups on TikTok. If you're not following the TikTok, you should, because all I'm doing is posting MLB best bet winners for you guys. 4 and 2.
Love
The
it.
parlay is out. There's a little bit of magic in this video too, so you're definitely gonna want to check that out.
Yeah, it was pretty wicked.
Did you watch it like that? The little card trick I did?
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. First parlay, baby. Anything else you guys want to add MLB wise? We can talk MLB. I'm gonna do a weekly MLB video where I just recap each week. Obviously we can do that on Zoom and
Yep.
get everybody involved in that one. I will say tough week, Addison,
Yeah.
for you guys for the Cubs.
Man.
Started out right and then have fallen kind of off.
Sickening to lose 2 to the Brewers when you feel like you're losing the bloopers against a
Right.
bad offense, man.
Mhm.
It's the
A
worst kind
bad
of
offense.
offense to lose it to. It's like when you look at the Blue Jays game 1, it's like, well, at least their offense
It's
is supposed
good.
to be
It's supposed to be
high power,
good,
you know what
right.
I mean,
They were
like,
getting all bloopers too.
yeah,
though.
I know. So they were all bloopers.
They
Too.
were.
That's what's killer. So it's like when you get killed by the bloopers, at least it's by a good offense.
Team,
When
right?
you
A good team.
hypothetically should be scoring. It's like we're giving the Brewers 13 hits
Yeah.
and 10
Not
of
that
them are
offense.
like, come on, man. It's
Weak
tough.
hits.
It sucks, and it's the question really was, what's this bullpen going to be? Because the starting pitching has shown up.
Looking solid.
I will say Smiley sucked,
True.
but he's gone eventually from the rotation.
Right,
We
he's
got
not a
guy-
long-term
Keegan
guy.
Thompson showed in his relief appearance that
That he
hey,
could be
he
much
can be
better.
the starter.
Last year starting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Keegan Thompson.
Yeah.
I think it was just Smiley sort of was he pitched well last year. Give him a shot. He's a vet. Eats some
Lefty.
early innings.
Yep.
But it was tough. But I like the offense. Maybe not a lot of bombs this year though. Maybe not expected.
Yeah.
But I will say finally Belly
Got his
off.
first hit.
Thank God.
First
Maybe
hit.
off the 0-0-0.
Is he
Baby.
what one? Is he Coolman? Coolman average 1 for 13.
He's pretty close, man.
I know he was .071 when we checked yesterday.
It
I
was
gotta know
tough.
if he's
I
Coolman average.
think he did hit a bomb.
He did.
He did his first at bat with a
first
bomb.
at
It was
bat
his
was
first
a bomb.
hit.
First hit. I will say now it's 4 RBIs.
In the
Somehow
Great
or other,
American
baby.
Small park.
Yeah, I know. Love it, man.
Great
Thank
American
God.
small part.
And then that's a tough one to lose to the Reds as well, though.
Yeah.
Man, I will say the Reds, I think, are going to be decent than maybe people expect.
Mhm.
Not that they're going to be winning
World
a bunch
beaters
of
or anything.
games,
It
but
is .067. We are
Tough,
Coolman average, folks.
tough for the Cubs to start out 1-3. But
Yeah.
I will say these games are going to matter eventually. But
But early. Now is the time you're gonna get ugly losses.
Early.
Yep.
And I love what Stroman, how he looked. His stuff
Yeah.
is insane.
Yep.
Justin Steele, love him as a 2.
Yep.
Tyone did sort of get banged around, but it was sort of bloopies again. And it's like, damn, that's just tough. It looks like our starting pitching's there.
Yep. Starting pitch.
Gotta get some bullpen. Got to bring up this Matt Mervis kid, dog.
Yeah, he's
From
in
AAA.
things.
He hits nukes. He hits monster nukes. Can play first because Eric Hosmer, I will say, had finally a good game
Good game yesterday.
yesterday.
It was what, 3
But he hadn't had a hit
3-5?
either
Yeah.
right before yesterday. Mancini, you play him in right, and then you look at the minors, and we got Velasquez from last year who played. Morel's down there. And it's just, I get it's early, but I hope sooner than later these guys are up.
Right.
Because
Need to
at
come
the end
up.
of the day, if we're playing Trey Mancini and right, you cannot convince me that Nelson Velasquez doesn't deserve a shot.
That's
Like,
right.
what's his knock? Fielding, maybe? He's a little bit slow. Okay, is that not Trey Mancini in a nutshell?
Right.
I mean, he's a first baseman playing right because he can. And we'll see.
Agreed.
Tough start though, for sure.
Yeah. What's your guys' most disappointing team so far to start this season?
It's gotta be the Phillies.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. The Phillies just absolute
0-4.
stinker, but I know
Dancing on their own.
The
Mhm.
only team without a win
Yeah.
so far.
Dancing on their own.
I would say
yeah.
it's them, and I would say Seattle.
Yeah.
1-4 on the season. Everybody they were a dark horse favorite to win the West. Like it was them and the Astros. Everyone's trying to decide between, and they are alone and dead last.
It is
below
tough. They had
Oakland.
Cleveland open though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty high on Cleveland.
And
this
Cleveland's
year.
4-1.
And I will say this, I think the White Sox are doomed. I think they might mess around and
They might have to start dealing with
be
some
bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
12-3 to San Fran's really bad.
Yeah.
really bad.
Really
Like they
bad.
might mess around and be competing with Kansas City for the worst team in that division. Like
Yeah.
I know that.
And Detroit looks pitiful.
True,
too.
true.
Yeah.
Jose Abreu loss is huge, man. Locker room peace.
Yeah.
And sure, I mean, he may have struggled and got out of town, but still, it's just, man.
I mean that Philly offense.
Yeah, that's
Like they've got the names. Like I know Hoskins is hurt. Okay, Harper's hurt. But you tell me their starting lineup right now: Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, JT Realmuto, Nick Castellanos, Alec Boehm. There's 5 stud
Good
hitters
backs,
right
yeah.
there. They've scored 12 runs in 4
Yeah.
games. That is not going to cut it. They've given
Also,
up
their
37.
pitching, yeah,
They've given up
pitching's been
37
good.
runs. They gave up
Yeah,
8.
that's bad.
They gave up 8 yesterday to the Yankees, 16 to the Rangers the other day. I mean, they're getting absolutely lambasted.
Mhm.
They are
Bedlam,
bad.
man. It's bedlam. It's bedlam at the
Bedlam.
bank.
Bedlam at the bank. I will say the Rays also 4-0.
Yeah,
Not like shocking because we thought the Rays were going to be good, but not this good. I mean, most of us think we had them at 4th. Them and the Red Sox were duking it out for last.
Detroit at home, though, is nice to start the year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to look at who they've played, and then the
Yeah.
Nationals,
and
Detroit, and
I
then
mean, they're
Washington.
getting 2 of the 3 worst.
love
teams in the
it.
league.
Yeah.
But at the end of the
agreed.
day, as shitty as it is, got to talk in 2 months. I mean, I've done it.
Right.
Yeah,
The Washington was the worst team at All-Star break.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
then they
Won
win the World Series.
Series.
Yeah.
It's just obviously you love to see it now, but it's like there are signs though.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, you can tell signs from a good team
Signs.
and some bad
Signs.
teams. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Cubs bullpen needs to figure it out.
Yeah, agreed. I will say San Diego now has jumped up to 1st in the division. Them the Dodgers. San Diego, I was worried about them, man. They've won 3 in a row. They started out 0-2. I was real worried about San Diego. Like they got to figure this out quick.
Yeah.
Bats have kind of come alive these last 3 games, 8, 3, and 5.
Yeah, I
They're
was gonna say, you
solid.
can really hurt yourself at the beginning of the season, and also,
You just can't afford to start
Well,
out
yeah.
like the Phillies 0-4. Yeah, it's only 4 games.
but
That's still a hole
4
you've gotta come
games.
out of
Yeah, that's
now.
4 games now.
You're 3 games back of Atlanta already.
And now let's talk throughout the year. There's not gonna be a scenario. I mean, maybe, but you just don't go on 17-game win streaks, man.
No,
You
it
know what I
doesn't
mean?
happen
You
often.
win 4, you lose 3. Like
Mhm.
it's shit like that happens. You gain 1 game a week at most here. Like
Yeah,
It-
I mean,
it
Philly
adds up.
Philly made the playoffs last year by a game over the Brewers.
you can't win your division, but you can lose it early.
Yeah,
But
you can. You
can't-
can get too big of a.
can't get 2 down early, but it's
Right.
like for the Cubs scenario, like if we start 1-8, like that's really bad. You know,
That's
you can't
hard
start
to
1-8,
climb
but
that.
if you're 4-5,
That's doable.
you know what I mean?
You're not
you,
out of
you
it.
can't start horrendous.
You
so.
can't be a Cincinnati Reds from last season.
No,
No,
exactly.
we're talking about
Exactly.
worst
Yeah.
team of history. Yeah.
You do that shit, your season's
Like
over.
Cincinnati was done in April.
Yeah,
like they
everybody
in
knew.
April, their
Everyone knew they
season
were
was
bad.
over. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say that Cubs and Reds play soon. It's gonna be Hunter Green versus
Yeah.
Roman. I don't know what the Ks are in that game, but I'm hitting the over. They
Over,
both had
yeah.
8 Ks in their first game. But yeah, I mean, there's not like a ton of surprise first place teams other than the Reds, obviously, right now. But
Yeah, but-
again, we're only 4 or 5 games into the season. I want to do these like every week on
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
Thursday or
100%,
something.
yeah.
Just recap the week, best players, best teams, worst teams. I think
Yep.
that's how we're gonna do it.
Love it.
MLB.
The best players, Joey Gallo's
Joey
got to
Gallo.
be up there,
hitting
man.
tanks.
Wow.
I mean, he's on Minnesota, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and they're undefeated.
Yeah, they say, hey, we're gonna get rid of the shift. He says, don't worry, I'll just sit over the fence.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Hit it over the
Should have done that forever.
Yeah, I know.
The hell,
Joey,
why are we
what
doing
the
this
hell?
now?
Yeah, I know, man.
I mean, yeah, he's hitting what?
He
what
just
was
can't handle those bright lights in New York.
Hitting 308 on the year, only 4 strikeouts out of 13 at bats. Classic. I mean, he's
Yeah,
Joey
man,
Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
He's got 3 home runs and 4 strikeouts, and that's
Yeah.
7 of his 13 at bats. It's half of his at bats. Oh, Joey. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Anything else you guys want to add into this before we call it good?
Cardinals need to get a pitcher, man.
Yeah,
That
need a
ace
starter.
piece, man.
Need a
'Cause
starter.
man, could you
Bag.
imagine if you got DeGrom?
I
I know
know.
he's a bag, but goddamn,
Would've
something
been
like
great.
Scherzer a couple years
Our
ago.
offense is gonna
it's
be
just- no,
nasty.
exactly.
Our
If you
offense is
got-
gonna be
and it's not
nasty.
even like you guys lack pitching. It's just if you had a bona fide number
Ace.
1 ace,
Oh,
Man,
no, we do like pitching.
go get Aaron Nola at the deadline. 'Cause he
Yes.
says he's a free agent. He says he's going to free agent anyway. So
Yeah,
go
might
get him
as
for
well.
cheap if you can from Philly if they're struggling. You know what I mean?
which
Hey,
they might be.
it might be.
Definitely need a starter because the
Yeah.
offense is scoring like
Yeah, you guys have
crazy.
what,
runs.
like almost 30 runs or something already.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like,
we scored. I mean, the first 3 games, 2 of the games, all 9 starters got a hit,
Yeah.
and the other one, 8
Yeah.
of the starters got a hit. I mean, everyone's
offense
hitting.
is going to be there. It's
I
just
mean,
pitching.
our team's averages are insane batting wise. I mean, Donovan's hitting 263 is our lowest starter at
Yeah.
263.
Yeah.
Gorman's hitting 500 with 5 or 4 bombs, 3 bombs,
I
however
think
many.
2 in a game.
Yeah, 2 in a game. I mean, O'Neal's hitting, everyone's hitting above
What's
300.
Walker? Has he played a lot or
He's
no?
played every game. He's
Every
got
game?
16 at bats. He's hitting 313.
Love that, man.
Only one strikeout too, which is huge.
Yeah, that's huge, especially for a young guy.
Only-
like
he's only
that, to
20.
Get up,
He's 20 years
yeah,
old.
Get up and then no, like it's just a confidence thing too. Like you're not Kane. You know what I
Right,
mean? These
you
guys
put-
can't strike me out.
It
I
seems
just
like
put the
every
ball
time
in
he's
play.
out too, it's 105 off the
Yeah.
bat. All he
That's
does
sick,
is just
And
roll
he's a
the ball.
monster. He's physically a
insane.
monster.
Yeah, he's
That's
going to
huge
be
addition
really
to the
good
lineup,
for a
really.
while.
That was really one question. I mean, Nolan and Ball were a lot last year,
Mhm.
but it's like, man,
Now you
they're
add
not-
in
yeah,
that,
no, it's like, come on.
add in Walker, Burleson's hitting the ball. I mean, the Cardinals offense
mean,
is going to hit the ball.
You love to see it though, because when Contreras is fully healthy and he's going to be batting 7, you know what I mean? And that's not a knock on him.
He's
That's
hitting
just,
385
yeah,
to start the
exactly.
year for
That's
us, too.
because this guy can get slid down the lineup.
Right. There's not a weak
Yeah,
spot in our
exactly. No,
lineup
it's
right
sickening.
now.
Yeah, it's
As
sickening.
as it stands right now, I mean, the weakest spot, I guess, maybe is Brandon Donovan, who's hitting 283 and has a
Yeah.
couple home runs and
Yeah.
RBIs. I mean,
If you guys got an ace, man,
I
it
know.
would be favorites, I think.
yeah, I think
Favorites.
I agree.
I mean, yeah, I don't know,
The
man.
rest of the NL isn't anything
Yeah.
special. I will say Flaherty, 5 no-hit innings is solid, but
His
also 7 walks.
Yeah,
I can't have that.
Yeah,
Can't have that. And Michaelis got kind of robbed there against
but
the
he's
Jays.
good, man.
He's solid.
Nicholas
He's
is
not
good.
an ace. He's not. He's
So
not a
much
bona fide
big
ace.
content.
He's a really good
Series.
too.
A really
Really
good
good
too. But yeah, I mean, I think 7 of their hits were less than 75 miles per hour off the bat.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And at the end of the day, he is hurt right now, but Wayno is like, I get it. He probably, did he open for you guys? Or was he hurt coming into
He
the
hurt
season?
coming into the season.
Where-
Got hurt in the World Baseball Classic.
I mean, if you look at him, sure, like, I don't know where he would line up in the rotation, but if he's a 4 or 5, like looking at just talent wise, just at his age, that's pretty damn good for a
Not
5
bad.
though.
Yeah, for a
Yeah,
5, you'll
yeah.
take that.
Yeah, a guy that can eat innings and also do it effectively.
I will say our prospect Matthew Liberatore down in AAA right now was touching 98 as a lefty starter. Need him to kind of come into his
When
own.
He gets to the league.
Once he
just
comes
gotta
up,
get
and we've
there.
got this guy Tink Hens who just got to Peoria. He's a top 30, 40 prospect in MLB.
Speaking of,
And
let's say
Gordon
Peoria,
Brasco.
I think the Chiefs opening day is like in 2 days.
Yeah,
It's on the
I think
6th.
Tink Hens is actually the starting pitcher. in
That's
that game.
awesome. Maybe we go.
Might have to go see that.
Go to the playbook
There was about
pod.
98,
Try to see
99.
Rizzo. Speaking of, he texted me
Who?
individually.
Who
Sorry,
did?
he didn't respond to my text. Rizzo from the primetime ESPN Jim Madison show.
Oh,
He said, "Thanks, man.
Oh.
Sorry I missed your text yesterday. It was a bit hectic with the remote. Thanks for always listening." Riz. I love it, man.
nice.
Love it.
Couple of local stars around here.
Local stuff.
Local studs.
Local stuff, baby.
But that's all I got. You guys got anything else you want to add to this one today? Another
Wicked,
great,
yeah,
great
great
show.
episode.
Wish Sage was here for the
Wish
draft. He's in class.
Yeah,
Like Sage, you said yesterday that this works.
yeah.
I was like, hey,
Class.
that worked for tomorrow. And I swear to God, he said, yeah, that's good. And then he's in class.
That's hilarious.
What are you doing, man?
He just
Come on,
bounced from the
Dan.
class. You cannot wait for the draft, though. I know we've said it multiple times. It'll be down there in person. Have some lives going. Definitely a live reaction after the first round. Talk about all the draft.
Oh yeah, we're gonna-
Cannot wait. I mean, it's coming, man. We're gonna be on the road in less than 22 days.
yeah, a week or 3 weeks from tomorrow. 3 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah,
we're gonna
Bob's
be,
gonna have that.
honestly, and we'll talk about this off camera, but like that day's gonna be wild. That day's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
We're setting this will be fun. You don't know this. We are betting. We are placing over unders on our 40 times because we're all
Yeah,
on
I
the
know.
40. We're
I
doing
know. I was
over
gonna say,
under
it's gonna
what
be
your
bad.
time
It's
is
gonna be
and our
bad.
vertical jump. And we're doing all the things. So we gotta get there early.
I'm
Hope you
taking
boys
the
are ready
over
to-
on my vert. Might be surprising to some.
You know the
Like,
long
over.
arms too.
Do you have the
Like, exactly. Get that.
Or it doesn't. go-
They set it up higher. Yeah, they'll
Oh,
move it
okay.
up higher to a
Oh, shit.
yeah, because the offensive linemen then would have crazy vert
Right, right.
4-foot arms.
Right, being 6'6".
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
they have
true.
the 50-inch verticals. Like,
Yeah, I'm scared for the 40. I just hope I
just don't blow a hammy. As long as you
Yeah,
don't
the
blow a
40
hammy.
I think 40 has to be last.
Last,
In
I
case
get
a
that
hammy
way.
does happen.
Well, if the hammy does
I'm
have.
not jumping out for a hammy.
All right, that's all we got for you guys today. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one.
Check out the socials.
Yes, please check out the socials. We're gonna stop recording.
Like, comment, okay.